what this build spec means. This is the file that we have here in our project. That is here the build spec. This is the instructions or the commands that we will run during the build. So here, as you can see, the build spec name. The default name is the build spec.yaml, but if you give it another name, you can specify here. For example, as you can see, build spec2, you give it the name here, and it must be in the root directory. Then our artifacts. So you might so here, when the build is finished, then we will push our artifacts, the build artifact, to our S3. As you can see here, here we're in the build spec.yaml, we specify what are the artifacts that we want to have in the outputs. So because we are running or we want to build our React.js app, so we will want to have the build. These two asterisks means the subfolders, and this asterisk mean the file. So as you can see, we have two asterisks here and one asterisk here, and the same thing for other one. So in the output artifact, we want the build, then this appspec.yaml, make sure to add this one. Otherwise, when we will run our code pipeline, codedeploy will go and check for and go to look for this appspec, and if it did not find it in the output artifacts in the code build or in the S3 bucket, an error will occur, right? Then this is our node server where our node.js resides. This is our nginx here, and then scripts. This scripts we will use it in the deployment stage here, right? And another thing is docker compass.yaml. This is our orchestration, container orchestration. So here, this is the bucket that we have created earlier, and here you can give it the name of a folder that will contain our artifact, but by default we don't want to have any name or the bet or anything. So in the output we will have under our bucket name, this bucket name here, we will have a code build, the name of our code build project .zip file. Here we have artifacts packaging. We will use a zip artifact, and for logs we don't want them. So let's go and create build project. So the next step is to start build. So in the build, you pay only the time that take to build your artifacts. Let me come here and show you. If we now try to type AWS S3 ls, you can see we have the name of the bucket we have created earlier. So make sure to assign and give a role that will contain the permission of S3 read only access to our EC2 instance. So let's just wait until the build finish, and once the build finish, a new artifact will create it under our bucket name. So the build succeed. So if we try now to go to our history bucket, go here, so a new artifact is created. So let's check this one and then download it. This is a zip file. Right, that contains all our artifacts that are here, right? So if we go here to here cockpit and paste it here, then try to extract it. So there is build, nginx, node server, scripts, appspec.yaml, docker compass are the same folders that we have specified here. We have 6 outputs. So if we come here and count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So everything's work as we expected. Next step now is go to create a code build application. So create an application and call it my deployment. And here because code deploy work with AWS Lambda and Amazon ECS and EC2 instance on all premises, we will in our lab we will use the EC2 option to create application. Then we have to create a deployment group. So these groups will contain our target EC2 instance where we want to deploy our files. Create deployment group, then enter deployment group. I will call it my deployment group, and this is the service role. We'll give it code deploy roles, and then shows how to deploy your application. We will go with in place application. This blue green I have explained it in my I have explained it in my previous videos. And here go here and check Amazon EC2 instance, and then go to the tags. We will filter it by the name, and for the value is default because we have only one instance. If we go up here, one unique matched instance, because we have only one instance with the key and value name DevOps. We'll go down here, and here we will not use the load balancer. Then I will create the deployment group.